I'm looking at various word origins in Canadian history. Things like bunny hug, eaves trough, poutine, double-double, 2-4. Today I'm looking at the word hoser. Hoser is a very Canadian word, and one you pretty much only hear in Canada. The word hoser is slang for a Canadian of limited intelligence and limited education. In many ways, it is the equivalent of hillbilly or redneck. The word itself entered the popular lexicon thanks to the McKenzie brothers, played by Rick Moranis and Dave Thomas, on SCTV in the early 1980s. And while they were likely not the first to use the word hoser, they made it a nationwide word that is still used to this day. They would also use a variation of the word, hosehead. As for the word itself, it's not known where it came from. Some believe it emerged in the prairies to describe someone who siphoned gas out of cars. Another theory states it comes from the days before Zambonis, when the losing team hosed down the ice after a hockey game. There's also the similarity between loser and hoser. Rick Moranis himself would say the word was what you would call your brother since you weren't allowed to swear as a kid. So, where did it come from? Who knows? But it's a uniquely Canadian word. If you'd like to learn more about Canadian history, then check out my podcast, Canadian History X, available on all podcast platforms.